What's up, people? It's your boy Jay Smilez, as you may know, 1/4 member of Hood Gang. Just here, street scholar. I like to talk about a couple topics, maybe some things you guys can relate to, some things you can't, but once you understand what we're talking about, you will surely relate to it. Alright, so let's get this started right now. Started rapping at Cleveland Street Elementary School in Orange, New Jersey. Everybody else that I was in class with, they were doing it. Basically, I wanted to fit in, so I started fitting in. I started writing my own lyrics, started listening to hip-hop more, because I was usually like a rock and roll guy. When I moved to Belleville, New Jersey, that's how I met up with T-Mac in the cafeteria. So one day, I was like, all right, cool. Scholar wanted to meet me, so Mac introduced me to him. He was like, hey, I know this kid Smilez. I go to school with him. I heard some of his shit. It's pretty good. It's pretty tight. So Scholar was like, all right, let me check him out. So I met Scholar for the first time. That was probably like my sophomore year of high school. Walked to his house, and he heard me spit some shit. And there was a problem with me at the time. I didn't really know how to really write a beat that well. You know, I was still in the process of learning. So Scholar was telling me, you know, he was trying to make me correct my problems. And then when I started correcting my problems, that's when it became, he started seeing something in me, and I started getting better. And we made the first Hood Game mixtape, you know, in his room. The first Hood Game mixtape we made in his room. And that's when it just started getting more serious from there. You know, from the first Hood Game mixtape, I met Chris the VP. You all know him as Chris the VP. I met Chris from there. And along that way, everything became history. We did our second mixtape, our first official mixtape by DJ Green Lantern and Team Invasion. And from there, we came out with the next Hood Game mixtape by DJ Vlad. We came out with that. And from there on, we just kept making mixtapes. Like right now, we're making more mixtapes for the internet. As you can see, we got the Infiltration Volume 1. You know, right now, that one's done and it's out. So we're about to make Infiltration Volume 2. And in the process, I'm coming out with my first mixtape. Everyone. I can't really say Tupac was the only one that influenced me, because I would be lying. I would just say everyone influenced me. I liked a lot of people growing up. I like Tupac, I like Biggie, I like Mace, I like Big L, I like Big Pun. You know, I even like Cannabis and some of his records that he had. Everybody, I mean, the whole hip-hop as a whole influenced me, you know? And, you know, also people that influenced me as well as the niggas in my group. You know, like, without them, you know, it's not really a drive there. You know, the motivation's not there. You know, I get motivation from the 3 guys in my group. So, other than that, I would just say all of hip-hop influenced me. March 2nd, 1988, at Jersey City Medical Hospital in Jersey City, New Jersey. My parents died before my father died when I was at the age of 3. He died from cancer. And my mother died, she had an illness at the age of 4. So my sister, Marie, was the one that raised me since I was 4 years old till now. So basically I was an orphan before I was even 5. You know, but she took me in and she raised me. And I moved around a lot. I can't really say there was really one specific town where I did all of my growing up in, because I moved around a lot. After Jersey City, I moved over to Newark, the Ivy Hill section of Newark. They didn't stay there for long. Then I moved to Irvington. I was in Irvington for about 3 years. After Irvington, I went to East Orange for about 2 years, and then I went to Orange for about 6 years. Went back to East Orange for about a year. I lived in Bloomfield, and I came to Belleville. So basically, I've been all around. You know, I lived everywhere. And growing up, there was really nothing that I could really do. You know, it was just like the normal kid's life, running around, getting scabs, fucking banging your head into the doors and shit, having open splinter wounds, you know, playing basketball, riding bikes, playing baseball. My relationship with females, basically I really got into females at the age of 15, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I fucking got interested in females ever since I was born, you know? At the age of 15, and basically I never really had like a steady girlfriend. It was just like, you know, we kicking into people, you know? Kicking into people, shit would end in like a month, you know. There were whores there, there was whores here, and there were some good girls there, but stupid good girls, you know. And basically, I'm a nice guy. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm a nice guy, but I'm a nice guy to a limit. You know, I do admit, like, a couple of my past experiences, you know, Scholar knows about a couple of them, I did get fucked over. I admit that. You know, I got fucked over a couple times, and I didn't learn, you know. But when I did learn, it's just like, you know, you find one person that actually shows signs that they're not fucking you over, and it goes on for a long time, so you just run with it. I don't trust people like that. I really don't. Even when I'm in a relationship, I'll trust them maybe like a good 80%, because you never know, anything could happen. You know, you may love the person, you may like, yo, you trust him, but anything can fucking happen. People are human. You know, anything can happen. So you always gotta stay on your toes. So when it does happen, you can always look back like, damn, at least I was on my toes, and you don't get hurt that much, you know? But if you put your trust full into somebody and if something does happen, God forbid, then you're fucked. So my relationship with women, basically, right, as I got older, it got a little better, but you never know what could happen, honestly. Well, my first, I would say, official girlfriend for the first 2 months, you know, was real bad. This chick was bad. Like, when I say bad, to the point that she would get mad because I would say something about another girl and she would go fuck another nigga. And she would tell me afterwards, like, I got mad yesterday, so I fucked my ex. And I would look at her like, you serious? You fucked your ex? Cause you got mad at me and you went and fucked your ex? Like, are you serious? All I did was say hi to the chick and you go and fuck your ex, all because you were mad. So from then I realized this chick was a whore, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna use her to my advantage, and that's what I did. And she did fucking get in my head a couple times, cause I was young. And you know, I was the kind of guy that I had low self-esteem. When any chick shows interest in me, I kind of get, you know, I get kind of like happy, like, oh shit, this chick likes me, you know, so I get kind of into it. And I got fucked over, but as I got older, I was just like, you know what, it ain't even worth it. So honestly, that was like my worst relationship. A lot of lies and deception, and good thing I strapped up, because this girl was fucking bad, you know, like real bad. So that's like, I would say that was my worst relationship. Money. Alright, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna front. I ain't got money like that. You know, and at the same time, money's not everything to me, because my family growing up, we've been through a lot of hardships when we didn't have money. So to the point that I struggle with them like that, I always lean on like, your money's not everything, because at the end of the day, what you got money for? You got money for not even to save it anymore, but you got money just to spend it. You know, so money's not really a big issue with me. It's not like really like my main concern, honestly, because like they say, money's the root of all evil, and I'm not gonna be that kind of person that gets fucking trapped into that, like money is everything, because once money is everything, that's all you know, that's how the life fucks up. And so I would just say money right now is not really all that to me. I mean, I have money, but I'm not broke. I just don't have money like that. Alright, when it comes to like rap battles, like, you know, battle MCs, I can honestly say that's not my forte. You know, there's people out there, like MCs out there, that's what they're best at. That's why they're so damn good at it. But at the end of the day, that's all they really know. So that's why they can never make it in the industry when it came to like making records and selling. You know, all they have respect for in the streets is just battling. And, like, honestly, I could only say that I battled one person in high school. That was probably like 2 years ago. This one fat kid I battled or whatever, and I won because I had a lot of more shit to say about him. You know, number one, he was fat as fuck, you know, and he just was just a fat, ugly nigga. He thought he was the shit. So I had more shit to say about him, and I knew who he was more than he knew me. So I beat him at the college down from my high school. There was a bomb threat at my high school, so we went to the college to, like, you know, hang out around there, and I battled him there, and I beat him. And from there on, he just, like, I guess he showed me respect. I guess that's what it was. You know, I didn't really think of it like that. So I honestly said that was my only battle ever. But I like, as battling overall, I think it's hot. Like, I like watching freestyle battles. I like hearing people battle on records. You know, I think it's hot because it brings like a different kind of swagger to hip hop. You know, it brings like a raw edge to it, and like it's hot. You know, it shows people's true emotions and true feelings towards other people in the game. So that's the best way to sell it, by battling. You know, and whoever wins wins. That's it, you get bragging rights, but I think it's hot to win, so you gotta expect the unexpected. That's basically it.